Alright dudes, and welcome back to the Netherrealm. I am your host Hayzink, and today we're going to be talking once again for the third time about the monumental cock-up that the developers had with the game this morning. Now, I've put out two videos already. One discussing what actually happened, which I'll link up above if you're not aware. I then put out a video detailing how they fixed the issue for people who were affected by the initial rollback. But we still have problems. A couple of things that have transpired during the time since I made the last video. One, quite a lot of the items we received after login have still disappeared. Summons and stuff like that still seem to be there. However, things like Etna that was gifted to us seem to have disappeared from people's boxes, which is obviously a little bit disappointing. But the big thing that seems to have affected most people is progression made during that time. So for people who had woken up after the rollback happened, who weren't affected by it, all the grinding that they done has gone. It's disappeared. Once things got rolled back, that has vanished. For those people as well, their summons, their coins spent, their gems spent, should I say, those are actually gone still as well. So what that basically means is the developers created a problem this morning by doing a rollback, okay? The developers then undid that rollback, which fixed it for everyone who was affected by the initial rollback. But then, because they did that, they created a whole new set of players who were affected by the roll forward. Basically, what the developers should have done was taken the game offline. When they realised the issue, they should have taken the game offline. It's one of the fundamental things you should do with a gacha game when something like this happens. But instead, they left the game up, they allowed people to make purchases, and by solving one issue, they've created a whole new issue to boot. So we're still waiting on a response from the developer. I'm still in the camp that this is going to be a significant bit of compensation that we all get. I'm not wanting to say exactly what I think we're going to get, but I think the bare minimum we'll get will be at least one multi-summon each. And if you've lost anything, I fully expect that you will be refunded for it. If not, if you submit a support ticket and they don't give you a satisfactory resolution, you can then claim a refund from Google or Apple. If you read their terms and conditions state that you can get suspended for refunds that you don't make them aware of, okay? So if you do contact them and you make them aware that there's an issue and you're not happy with the response, then you're fully entitled to go to Google or Apple and request a refund. So anyway, there it is guys, that is basically the issue. Unfortunately for some of us, if you were affected by this early enough, everything's fine and dandy and back to normal for you. But if you happen to log on during that 1 hour or so window and do your normal gameplay, do your normal summons, you are currently sitting out of pocket. The developers are still aware, they are still working on it, and we should have some update throughout the course of the day. There's lots of memes doing the round that there has been compensation announced. They're false. There's been no compensation announced as of yet. When we find out about that, I will be sure to let you know on the channel. But anyway guys, I have been Hayzink. Thanks for joining me today. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you on the next Disgaea RPG video. Peace out dudes.